Hello and thanks for joining me at Top 6 Every Day. In today's episode we'll be looking at Top 6 Space Facts. Now I know that space facts are covered quite a lot during top videos, however I've been trolling Google for the past couple of days and learned quite a few new things. I'm going to share 6 with you that I think aren't as common, and maybe you've heard of them, maybe you haven't, but sit back and enjoy the video. 99% of our solar system's mass is the Sun. Our star, the Sun, is so dense that it accounts for a whopping 99% of our entire solar system. Technically, our Sun is a G-type main sequence star, which means that every second it fuses approximately 600 million tons of hydrogen to helium. This means that it also converts about 4 million tons of matter to energy as a byproduct. Being the type of star that the Sun is, it also means that when it dies, it will become a red giant and envelop the Earth and everything on it. But don't worry, that won't happen for another 5 billion years. Number 5. Cold welding. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will bond and be permanently stuck together. It happens because the atoms of the individual pieces of metal have no way of knowing that they are different types of metal, so the lumps join together. This wouldn't happen on Earth because there is air and water separating the pieces. The effect has a lot of implications for spacecraft construction and the future of metal-based construction in vacuum. The Moon was once a piece of the Earth. The theory is that when Earth was a relatively young planet, it was struck by a giant object, and this collision broke a piece of the Earth away. This piece then began to orbit the Earth as a result of its gravitational pull. Now it's a strange one, but I'd like to hear your idea behind whether or not it's a feasible theory that the Moon is a part of the Earth. You never really stop. A human body or any object on the Earth is never at rest. Even when you are asleep in bed, you're moving pretty fast. Our Milky Way galaxy is rotating at 225 kilometers per second and hurling through the cosmos at an estimated 305 kilometers per second. Add those figures together and we're racing through space at around 530 kilometers or 330 miles per second. So in 1 minute's time you've travelled almost 20,000 kilometers, or more than 12,000 miles, and your friends always complain that you never go anywhere. Or a star. Human beings are literally made out of, well, star stuff. Almost all of the chemical elements that make up a person come from the stars. Any element heavier than hydrogen originated in the stars, and we are definitely composed of more than just hydrogen. Calcium, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and around 60 other basic ingredients make up a human being. Since hydrogen and helium were the only elements around before the stars cooked something up for us, it's a safe bet that most of the substance that constitutes the physical you comes from, well, the stars. So shine bright. Number 1. Looking at the past. The stars we see in the night sky are very, very far away from us. So far that the starlight we see is taking a long time to travel across space to reach our eyes. This means whenever we look out into the night and gaze at stars, we are actually experiencing how they looked in the past. For example, the bright star Vega is relatively close to us at 25 light years away, so the light we see left the star 25 years ago. So, in theory, you can see the past as it happened. And that was Top 6 Everyday Facts about space. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did learning about it and making the video. Please leave a comment on what you would like next in the Top 6 Facts Every Day.